All right. It's going to be exciting. We're very happy whenever this woman comes around. I can't believe it's been 2 years, but here she is, and thank God for that. Is there a bigger movie star in the world today than our first guest? I don't think so. She's an Academy Award-winning actress starring in a new film entitled Mona Lisa's Smile. It opens December 19th. Here's Julia Roberts. Welcome back.
Thank you.
My God, you look beautiful. More beautiful than ever, as a matter of fact.
Thank you, Dave.
You look fantastic. And I understand you have a little flu, is that right?
I have been under the weather.
I'm sorry to hear that. What is the nature of the flu? Is it like in the head? Is it in the chest? Is it in the stomach? Where is the flu?
Mine has actually been, since you've asked, in the stomach.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
No, it's been ugly, and I haven't felt well or looked well or smelled very good, really, for...
You look and smell fantastic. But now, how long have you had this flu?
A couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks?
Yeah, but I have to say I was nursed and taken care of and nurtured, and now I'm feeling I'm here.
Much better? Good.
I had to be ready for the big return to the Letterman show.
God bless you. Did you have a fever with this flu?
A fever is actually an indication of inner rage, and I'm happy to report that I did, in fact, have a fever.
That's good. That helps you kind of expel whatever bad elements are in your system that cause the flu. Yeah, well, that's good, because I had the flu about a month ago.
How are you feeling now?
I feel fine.
Good.
I feel top drawer.
Good. Top shelf.
But at the time, it was just god-awful, because I had a fever, and I had every joint in my body ached.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and a throbbing headache. It was horrible.
And that's hard to deal with a new little baby in the
house.
Oh,
the baby, the little baby, yes.
Little Harry,
yes.
Harry Letterman.
Yes,
how cute is that?
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. Well, because it happened the weekend that we brought him home from the hospital, and I was afraid I was going to give the baby the flu. It didn't happen.
Because you're a loving father.
Well, I think he comes with some sort of...
You're someone's father.
Yeah, I know. Ain't that crazy?
It's great.
Yeah, I didn't have to take a test or anything. But I was thinking about this. We've known each other a long time, haven't we?
And we're talking about the flu.
Yeah.
We're like old marrieds.
Yes, that's right, because we're so comfortable with one another.
What do you think of the weather these days?
Oh, well, how about that global warming? But the first time I met you, you were come to the show at NBC, and we were doing the show. You were doing the movie Steel Magnolias. I thought it was Mystic Pizza.
I thought it was before that too. Apparently, files have been searched, and there's no actual record, I think, of an earlier meeting. Though I remember it that way as well.
Yeah, I thought it was Mystic Pizza because I fell in love with you and that movie at the same time, and have felt the same ever since. But a lot has changed in your life. You talk about my life. You're happily married now. That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You're coming up on a year.
It's a year and a half. We got married a year and a half ago.
And this is a very lucky man. I mean, honestly, to be happily married to you, are you kidding me? That's like a dream. That's the world. That's the global dream of life.
Well, I don't know if that's really a global dream. Thank you, but I have to say, anyone who knows my husband, and I don't just say that because my sister-in-laws are in the audience, I say this because it's absolutely true, that he's really just the best human being I know, and I'm truly, like, people that really know us, they know that it's lucky girl time in our house.
That's very generous of you to say
well,
something like that.
It's just a fact.
How did you meet? Was I right? Is he a director of photography?
He's a cinematographer, yes, director of photography.
And how did you meet? On a film, obviously?
Yes.
Yeah, which film?
The Mexican.
Oh, that was a great film.
Yes, thank you very much.
And how, because to me it seems like if I'm a guy on the crew, I don't want to approach and disturb the big star of the film. So how was that connection made initially?
well, like people talking, hey, how are you? Good to see you.
That was it? And now you're married happily to this guy? All it took was, hi, how are you? Wow, man. That's pretty slick. But now, as a married couple, are you like show business married or married?
We're deep married.
Now, what is that like? If I can pry a little bit, like Monday through Friday, what is that life like?
Well, you're married. Wait, no, you're not.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
No, you're not. You should marry that woman, though.
Oh,
that
all
sweet,
right.
nice woman.
Okay.
She gave birth to your child.
Everything.
And you go to, say, a Christmas party, right? And you say, oh, hello, Janice. This is my baby, Harry, and this is the mother of my baby. You can't say that.
It's Harry's mother. This is Harry and his mom. Hi, Harry.
Saying Harry and his mom sounds like there's weekend visits involved or something.
No, it's just that it all kind of sneaked up on me.
Harry and his mom just snuck in.
No, the whole thing.
They just turned up. You need to tighten your security.
Oh, my God.
No, because I say this, David, honestly, let me tell you, some of my favorite words on the planet now are, oh, this is my husband.
Yeah.
Imagine turning to that lovely, beautiful woman, the mother of your child, and saying, this is my wife.
Right. Well, now, if you really want to talk about this, see,
just with Christmas around the corner, a little ring under the tree.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say about it.
Praying for a power outage in Westchester. But no, obviously you're right, and clearly there's something wrong with me. It's just that I was married once before for 10 years.
Starter marriage, a very good idea.
Yeah. But and it wounded me emotionally, and it was all my fault anyway. And so I've got a little. I'll get it worked out.
Okay.
I tell you what, boy, I saw your movie. What a nice film.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, the movie, yeah. And it'd be beautiful, shot there actually on the campus of Wellesley.
Yes.
Oh, it was just
It's
lovely.
a beautiful campus.
Yes, lovely. We'll be right back here with Julia Roberts, everybody. And I mentioned this during the commercial. I don't recall seeing you look better. You just look wonderful tonight.
Thank you.
Now, do you think you'll be starting a family soon?
Yeah, we're right behind you. You get married, we'll have kids. Peace. Peace in the kingdom. No, actually, the chances of me having children are much higher than you getting married.
Well, now, things might happen.
I used to say you have emotional damage and things like that.
I don't know what it is exactly, but that would be great if you have a family. Now, tell us what you guys do. I mean, do you go out to dinner? Do you stay home? Do you cook? I mean, do you...
Yes, to all those things.
Yeah. Do you go to films? Do you do miniature golf?
No, we haven't done that.
Yeah.
That's what's been missing.
Do you do the laundry?
Yeah.
No.
I'm a very good laundress.
But you do your own laundry?
Sure I do.
Well, congratulations.
Who does your laundry?
Well,
you're the mother of your child?
God. I know how to do my laundry. If I needed to, I could do my own laundry.
The mother of your housekeeper.
This is going nowhere. Now, well, let's talk about...
2 years Can you believe it's been that long?
No, and I was stunned when I heard it, and I wonder, well, is there trouble? Why haven't you been here? What's the problem? And I know it's only because you're happily married. That's the reason you haven't been here, right?
I have to say, actually, my husband was very excited for me to come here tonight because he knows that I've missed you.
Oh, that's very generous of him as well.
And because this is officially my, not that I consider this work in any way, really.
Right.
Look at us go.
Yeah.
But this is my last official piece of work for
the film.
Mona Lisa Smile.
Well, thank
so
you
you're
very
my
much.
finish line.
So
you're my mecca.
We're the anchor on your relay team
Yeah.
of promotion.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Let's. I mentioned this earlier. You're like good friends with Oprah.
She's my best friend.
Oh, stop it. She's your best friend?
Didn't you see me on the Oprah show not long ago where I said, my best friend Oprah?
Yeah, I TiVo'd that, and I'll get to it soon. I haven't had a chance, you know, it builds up. But she came to your home, Oprah did.
Yes.
Now, what was that like? Was that good to have Oprah in your house?
It was fabulous, you know. She is one of the people in the world that you watch and you feel like you know, and you feel like she's educated you and shared things with you for so long, and then you meet her, and of course the hopes are too high that she could ever be the person that you imagine her to be, that nice and that loving and that sweet. And she's actually more than all of those things.
Well, you know what impresses me about her, because Oprah's got a TV show, I got a TV show.
Yes.
But you take a look at Oprah, she's gone beyond television. She, in fact, in many ways defines American culture. And that's a pretty powerful thing to be doing.
I think she's the most powerful.
Oh, without question, the most
You
powerful.
and I look like we're napping compared to
That's right.
what she does.
No, she makes this thing look like a student film. Right. And that's why... But that's why I've always felt bad that she doesn't like me, but things are starting to improve, so we're very excited.
Have you ever, and I'm sorry that I don't know more about
That's
this
all right.
relationship or lack thereof, but have you ever talked to her?
Well, it's interesting. The last time I had a conversation with her was years and years ago, and I called her up and I said to Oprah, we're bringing the show to Chicago. We would love for you to be a guest or just walk out and say hi, and here's the date and so on and so on. Gosh, please think about it. And Oprah said, I am totally out of town.
Okay.
I am totally out of town, is
Right.
what she said.
Well, she just didn't want you to think she was kind of out of town. Yeah, exactly. She was like fully and totally out of town.
Why to be clear.
I'm not a little out of town.
No,
I
that's right.
couldn't be more out of town.
That's right. She's totally out of town. She was not straddling the county line. She was totally out of town.
Out of town.
Well, yeah, out of town.
Okay, well, let me ask
That
you
was
this.
the last conversation we had.
Okay, well, that's okay. That's
But
not a bad
she
conversation.
sent lovely baby gifts, though. So that's a good sign. That was very sweet.
Okay,
yeah.
that's nice, because I haven't done that. Let me ask you a question. Not yet, I haven't done that yet.
It's not expected. It's not required, not expected.
Well, I want to send a gift to the mother of your child. Let me ask you this. Wait, no, I have a question, though.
God.
Have you ever been on the Oprah show?
No.
Have you ever been invited to be on the Oprah show?
No.
Are you certain?
Well, yeah. Why would I lie about a thing like that?
I don't know, maybe
I'd be proud to be invited on the Oprah show.
Really?
What American wouldn't?
It's very true. Maybe the thing to do to make her feel more comfortable, because she's a loving, vibrant, fabulous person.
I know
She's
that.
my best friend. The next time I go on the Oprah show, I'll go +1. I'll take you with me.
Great. Thank you. That'll be good. That's lovely. Thank you. All right. Okay. We're trying to work this Super Bowl of love thing, you know, with Dr. Phil. I think Dr. Phil is a good conduit to Oprah.
Have you been on the Dr. Phil show?
No, but Dr. Phil's been here.
Maybe you should talk to Dr. Phil about some of your...
Geez, has it really been 2 years?
David!
Now let's talk about the movie.
Please.
All right. Was I right? It was about Wellesley.
The way you introduced it was looks so nice. Were
Thank
you
you.
practicing that? Or?
No, but as I watched the film, it occurred to me
very
that
thorough.
that's what it was. And I was talking to another friend of mine who was familiar with Wellesley, and I said, is that really the way Wellesley was in the 50s? And he wasn't quite sure. He said, well, I thought Wellesley had always been a rather progressive house of education. And in the film, it's portrayed as being more of a traditional forming young married women rather than producing people to go out and find their way alone.
Right.
Yeah. But tell us about the experience of filming up there.
Did you go to a school that was anti-marriage?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I did. I had
I'm
a
not asking
scholarship.
that anymore. I've teased you quite enough.
Well, I'm enjoying it, kind of.
See, I'm one of those smug marrieds.
I know.
That's what I've turned into, because I'm so happy that on the one hand...
You found the combination. You've
I
worked
want you
out
to
the
have
puzzle.
That joy, Dave.
Yes, I know, because my first marriage, it didn't work out that
That's
way.
okay.
That's okay, sure.
That's over.
That's right. But we don't want to be too eager to repeat a mistake.
Yeah, let's not be hasty.
I'll be darned, look at that, honey. The TV's busted.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I want you to have joy.
I am full of joy. Honestly, having the baby, you can't imagine.
Exciting.
Oh my God! And I didn't know. I was skeptical. I had no idea that could happen, and it happens in an instant.
Little Harry.
Little Harry, and they hand him to you, and there he is, squawking, and he's blue and covered with stuff. And they wash him off, and you snip the cord, and you put the first diaper on him, and you just go right to work on him. You're just talking right to him. Aww. And I haven't stopped talking to him since. And I can't keep my hands off him. I like pestering the little boy. And he's got feet like this on him. He's got really big feet and these little toes and stuff, and it just makes you crazy.
10 of them.
He's just it turns out he's handsome. The kid is actually handsome.
Well, he's a chip off the old block, Dave.
No. He gets it all from his mom.
Who?
The mother. All right. Now let's come on, quit your fooling around here. We have to talk about the film.
This film.
The
I've
Mona
got
Lisa
work to
Smile.
do.
You're an art appreciation instructor, professor. You go to Wellesley, and you find things are not as progressive there as maybe they ought to be.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's filmed right there on the campus.
It's
and
filmed there on the campus, and it's beautiful. And we have a very talented and beautiful cast.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst.
They're little
Julia Stiles.
sexy kittens of girls that we have. So that's worth your movie dollar. And
did you get along all right with the kids?
yeah, I love those girls.
Yeah.
They're sweet. I mean, there was one gal in the movie, and this was an unfortunate moment for me because, you know, I'm no spring chicken, I realize, and I'm very secure in that. However, I said to one of the little gals, Jennifer Goodwin, who's fabulous in our movie, she plays Connie. I said, you know who you look like with your hair cut like this? I said, you look like Kitten from Father Knows Best.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Right, sure.
Blank.
Yeah, no,
Blank.
of course not. Yeah, no, I know.
She didn't know what I said. Kitten. She said, puppy. Like, I said, Kitten, Princess, Bud, come on, work with me. She didn't have a clue.
I know. It's frightening when you venture into that realm.
It's terrifying. You figure these people, they can vote and drive, they do all these things, they don't know Father Knows Best.
Anything earlier than like 1975 didn't happen. It's a little scary. All right, now let's get back to this film.
Okay.
We're going to show a clip.
Okay.
Are you telling folks what they're going to see?
This is when, as a teacher, I'm given the good fortune of being invited into one of their secret society club meetings where they get to interrogate me, make me part of their
The students have invited you into this group.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Mona Lisa Smile. It opens December 19th. Take a look.
Who invited her? You're just in time for the truth or consequences.
I go first. Why aren't you married?
Oh. Wow. Well, I'm not married because I'm not. I was engaged. We were 18 and getting married Christmas of '41. Then Pearl Harbor happened and everything changed. Everybody changed. And by June, he was sent overseas. That was fast. Well, not every relationship is meant for marriage.
Some are strictly affairs.
Did you have one with William Holden?
Connie.
How did you hear that?
Oh, it is true! Oh, Betty, I told you!
Didn't go.
She does not go. She's married and stays there. Mona Lisa smiled with Julia Roberts. Well, it's a lovely movie and a fascinating look at society in the 1950s, and I was surprised that that's the way it was then up there.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, it was just the limits of it. Sometimes I think people misinterpret some of the things, and especially that clip, which was, I wonder who picked that. It was all about not getting married.
This fight should be stopped.
There's a theme. There's a theme here. But I don't want anyone to misinterpret that the film in any way or my character in her progressive way of teaching is anti-marriage. She just wants the girls to realize that they have more options than that. They can get married and do other things.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And it's it's so nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And I'll just say one more time.
Have you had a nice time?
I've had a great time because
Okay.
you've never looked lovelier, honest to
you.
God. And congratulations on the film and the marriage and everything else.
I adore you, David.
I adore you as well. Thank you for being here. The lovely Julia Roberts, everybody. We'll be right back with Oprah.